Switcher Studio is a live streaming platform that offers possibly the simplest multicam switching interface that there is. With a few smartphones linked up over Wi-Fi, you can go live in minutes and switch between them to create your very own mobile studio. Sounds like the perfect system for small creators, but as I discovered, it's not for everyone. Let me walk you through my exciting plan for showing you the Switcher Studio Live platform. Welcome to the warts and all Switcher Studio live, sort of live test of everything that it does. Are you excited? Probably not, because you're looking at this and going, it's not very high quality. I thought I'll link up 5 smart device cameras over Wi-Fi and then use the main switcher, my iPad Pro, as a mobile dashboard to link between them like the sort of video jockey I imagined would exist in the future when I was a kid in the 80s. Then I'd be able to walk between these sort of mini sets, talking and switching as I went, like Kent Brockman on an outside broadcast at the Springfield nuclear plant, because after all, the central pitch of the Switcher Studio system is that it can only use mobile devices. Here's the hint right there, mobile devices. Yes, that makes the system very portable in theory, but as clever as Switcher architecture is, and it is clever, I discovered it has some limitations that are worth looking at before you dive in. So let's look at some of the pros and cons, especially if you're considering using it for high-end live productions. It has a simple interface that allows intuitive switching between sources. The options for transitions and mixing screens can be customized to a fair degree and are easy to the eye. The live broadcast interface is also intuitive, and you can choose between all the main live channels you'd expect: Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn Live, Twitch, and a custom RTMP option for broadcasting to more than one at a time. The principle of connecting all the source cameras into one place is again really slick and easy to do, with a robust fail-safe option of connecting any device via URL, which has meant that there was never any messing about getting devices to connect, which is usually the bottleneck when it comes to going live. Just like OBS, you can add a vast array of pre-prepared and branded media to use as layers, either between sequences or over the top of lower thirds, watermark logos and stingers. But I'm afraid there's a but. Have you subscribed yet? That's not the but. I was just asking. The real but is that all that good stuff is irrelevant if you can't get the image quality to be of the same standard as the rest of your productions. Now, I'm sure there's good technical reasons why the platform is intended to be limited to mobile devices only. Perhaps having pro camera integration would open up to some really complex support issues. I can imagine it would. Or it could be that there's other limitations around shooting in higher resolutions. But filming in director mode, you can actually record up to 4K. So I'm not really sure that that's it. Either way, there's a big contradiction here, which perhaps someone out there could help me understand. If you're going live regularly, you're doing it because you've already got a big audience elsewhere. Live isn't the place you start at, it's an amplifier of an existing audience, with the platform helping you get more reach. That fact alone screams decent production quality. So how can filming on a mobile be the only option? I really hope there would be a workaround, to get a feed in from a DSLR through a mobile device at worst and into the Switch, but I can't find one. So if you're watching this and thinking, don't care, mobile footage is good enough for my audience, then this is the system for you. But for anyone hoping to scale up over time to better production quality, here's the downside as I see it. The most obvious con for a professional broadcasting option has to be that it's limited to mobile devices with no way to bring DSLRs into the network. Okay, I've said that, but I'll explain what I meant there. No matter how good the cameras are on mobile devices, they're not going to give you the kind of image you see in pretty much every video that isn't live. There's no shallow depth of field, and that matters when you're wanting to make things look slick. The Switcher Hub must be a tablet or phone. To be fair, it really must be a tablet, as it's too fiddly on a phone. That sounds fine at first, and it does look very cool on a tablet, but the audio must also be plugged into that switcher or hub. So you can have as many cameras as you like, but the audio must come through that switcher tablet. Suddenly, if you're going to make use of the multicam options by having people in different sets like a TV show, then you're a sound engineer, and you're also going to need decent radio mics and a mixing desk like this. In my workaround for the demo that I did with my daughter, I put a Sennheiser through an iRig Pro and then linked it via USB-C adapter into the USB-C port on the iPad and duct taped all of that equipment to the back of the iPad so I could switch and move. But even if someone else was switching for me or I was working only from one place, I couldn't easily include Ruby's audio by, say, plugging in a shotgun mic to her remote camera. Her mic would need to somehow get into my iPad switcher. I could have used a handheld mic instead, and then we would just share the mic like a roving reporter sort of style. But that increases the complexity for the subjects and means that they both have to be in the same frame and close to each other. If only it was possible to plug in audio on the remote cams with, say, a low-profile Rode Wireless Go. This whole setup could be truly mobile and really allow you to make use of the up to 9 cameras you can have in a live stream. Where this can of course work is in setting up a studio-style host and guest format. But if that's the case, then why not just use OBS, where you can lock down a whole bunch of decent cameras and audio inputs that just give you a more professional setup? I mean, as it is everywhere I look, Switcher is sold as live streaming on the fly. And here's me with my mobile phone, but if the audio options force you to sit down still in a studio, aren't you just back to live streaming with cameras on tripods? So I get that it enables people to seemingly get started live streaming without too much gear, but to then load them down with multicam that can only have one centralized audio input seems to miss the point of those mobile devices. Until that nice simple interface allows both better cameras and more decentralized audio options, this seems like a paid-for option stuck in the middle between the free OBS that allows pro cameras and audio, and the also free mobile live option of just connecting your phone to YouTube Live or whatever platform you want. I don't want to end on too much of a downer. I really wanted to love Switcher Studio because I think the design and architecture is where these systems should be. So there may be a workaround that is going to change all this, which is the video chat option. Essentially made to allow outside guests to call in. This might be able to solve the problem, but it's not yet as seamless as the rest of the system, so I couldn't manage to get audio when I tried calling Greg. If you want to see what OBS is like as a live streaming option, then watch this video here, or to simply use Zoom better, watch this video here.
Hey guys, it's Wade with the Streaming Center. Listen, NewTek came out with this great technology that is being utilized across the globe, and I want you to know about it. It's called NDI technology. NDI technology allows you to literally plug and play any camera, any cell phone directly into your workflow and bring those camera shots right into your live production. Now, let me tell you how crazy it is. You can have cameras across, either across your pulpit, across your auditorium, or even in different parts of your building. If they're plugged in or on your network, whether it be wireless network or whether it be your hardline network, all these cameras will show up right in your workflow. This allows you to get some really creative shots without having to run wires, because now you can get that great shot that doesn't have the space for a cameraman to go in that corner and get it. You can have an NDI camera set up in that corner to get that great shot. You can do stuff where if you're in a church and you want to get creative with your production. Maybe you have your standard 1, 2, 3 camera shot, but now you can incorporate cell phone camera shots into your live broadcast for your church broadcast. It's all about thinking ahead and being creative with your shots, because if you get creative with your shots and give your audience that's watching online at home the feel that they're there, they'll keep watching, they'll tune in, and they'll love your broadcast. All right, guys, so listen, check out this product, and there's a video that's going to show you exactly how this product works. And if you want more information about how to get this product from NewTek, we have everything from the TriCasters all the way down to the cameras. You can go to our website, thestreamingcenter.com. That's thestreamingcenter.com. Check out our website, look at the NewTek products under our live streaming section category in our store, and you can check out all the different products. Or you can even give us a call, 888-801-1563, or you can actually chat with our sales team right on our website. All right, guys, check this video and see how you can use NewTek products in what you're already doing.
There are stories to tell, ideas to share, moments to remember. Maybe it's something simple, or a major event. With NewTek, you can capture them all, easily and professionally, with capabilities unmatched in live video production systems, from compact and portable to modular and expandable, and each very powerful, for freedom to explore new levels of creativity. with convenience and flexibility, because everything is all there in one system, without the complicated setup. The difference is software-driven technology, ideal for today's digital world, to mix video sources with full color transitions and layers of graphics, from a push of a button to the touch of a screen. How many video sources? Well, from a few to a few hundred. You see, with NDI technology, live video is now connected over standard computer networks. So the possibilities are endless. And because it's software-driven, the limitations of hardware-based systems no longer exist. Need to see more? How about expandable multi-viewers? Need to show more? How about media players to mix in videos, images, graphics, and sound automatically? With special effects and virtual sets that transport you to any setting or to any location. And motion graphics for animated titles and custom branding that's easy. Drive the conversation with social media publishing. Bring in video calls from any location. Then deliver your program over the network, on social media, or on the web, to share with viewers around the office or around the world. With new tech, you have the power of a broadcast television studio all in one system. And most importantly, they're for everyone to use, because making video should be accessible and fun. This is what we do. We're new tech.
As you can see, guys, the NDI products through New Tech are phenomenal. It's nothing that we've ever seen before. Video over IP, where you can literally have high definition broadcasting, power over internet, Ethernet cords, where you can just plug and play and use all these different types of cameras. Now listen, if you have existing cameras that you're using right now, you can use NDI technology. We do have products that will allow you to take the NDI technology and use your existing cameras. For more information on that, feel free to give us a call. We can tell you what products you can actually use that can use your existing cameras in this new tech workflow. All right, guys, I'm Wade with the Streaming Center. If you want more information about this product, feel free to give us a call, 888-801-1563, or better yet, go to our website, thestreamingcenter.com, where you can see all the information about the products, the specs, and even order on the website. And if you have help, if you need help there, we have a sales team that can help you out and help you make your purchase. All right, guys, thanks for watching.
Want to sell online in minutes? With Wix e-commerce, you can do just that. Meet Angel, founder of the Spice Suite, a $2 million multi-channel business on Wix.
I just released 200 sets of the cooking utensils and sold them in about 2.5 minutes. Our online store has become the most successful part of our business. Through my online store alone, we've sold over $500,000 worth of spices.
Want to create your online success story? With Wix e-commerce, you can create state-of-the-art storefronts and optimize shopping experiences. Add must-have e-com features like abandoned cart recovery and automated sales tax. View detailed analytics and customize your business reports, including sales, marketing results, and customer behavior. Go global by speaking to customers in their own languages and displaying prices in local currencies. Expand beyond your website and reach shoppers on channels they use every day, like Facebook, Instagram, eBay, and more. Go to Wix.com to create your online success story today.
It's like a known cardinal sin for creators to actually show how much they make, but I would actually really like to make a video on exactly how much I make, but that's a really scary video to make, so if you'd like to see me do it anyway, alright, I guess we're doing this. Ever since the drop of Stream Beats last week, copyright-free lo-fi beats for streamers, by the way, available on almost every single streaming service, link in the description below. But ever since that launched, I've gotten a lot of questions from you guys about monetization and running your stream like a business. And I've been more open about my personal income than most people have recommended IB. So I decided to take a step back and take the more responsible approach and just literally tell you everything. Wish me luck. In this video, I will tell you literally exactly how much I make, where that money comes from, and why I believe I tend to make more money than most people my size on Twitch. And hopefully I don't lose any of you guys in the process. Why is that, by the way? Honestly, why do you think people get upset when they find out how much money content creators make? Be honest. Yeah, I'd actually really like to hear your opinion. My theory on this is that YouTubers, content creators, are just in general more relatable than like TV personalities. And when you find out that a YouTuber makes a good chunk of money, I think it kind of ruins that relatability a little bit. Just a theory, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Before we start this video on monetization, I'd like to monetize it with saying thank you to our sponsor, Owned.tv. Owned is your one-stop shop for all your stream aesthetic needs, from overlays to panels to alerts, really just all the things. Plus, all the overlays are modular, so if you and all your friends pick up the same overlay called Good Vibes that you're looking at right now, none of you are going to have the exact same looking stream, because you can pick different camera borders, different elements to fit your stream needs and make it look the way you want. So if you'd like to make a smart move like many from the community have done, feel free to jump over to own.tv and pick something up. Make sure you use the link in the description below. That will support the channel. Also, if you want 40% off, make sure you use code ALPHA at checkout. And also, one more reminder, I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. So if during this video you have questions maybe I didn't answer, feel free to jump in there and let's talk. There are 3 different levels of monetization that any streamer can go through. We'll call
So we're going to give you 5 small challenges, and you're going to have 3 minutes to complete each one, and you can give up anytime within those 3 minutes, but we're going to make a bet with you. For every challenge that you successfully complete, you can ask the prefects to do something for you. But for every challenge that you fail, we get to ask you to do something.
This is a horrible deal.
So do you accept?
Is this going to get 30,000 views?
Unknown.
Alright, let's go with it, sure.
Do you accept?
I accept.
Okay.
Alright. I accept the challenge.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
Place 4 matches like this and challenge your friends to create a square by moving just 1 match.
Seriously? What?
What?
Okay. Oh, I hate these ones.
Oh,
Nope.
These ones.
To square by moving just 1 match.
Seriously?
But you've moved
moving
2 of
personally
them.
one of them.
Nope. Doesn't
No?
count. Yes.
What if Jenny moves one for me?
Cheating.
Are you kidding me? This is impossible. Give me a hint.
Maybe it's because it's the end of the table. I'm not seeing it.
So, I mean, if I do this,
You have a F.
an F. I have an F. Which is freaking good. No, excuse me.
Doesn't matter what size the square is.
No.
I give up. I can't do it.
Okay, 2.
Give up.
You give up?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Voilà. Square.
Cheater.
Oh, wait a second.
I don't think I'm allowed to do this, but I am just going to make a teeny tiny little square like that because I don't actually know how to move the matchsticks. Did I
Really?
get it?
Yeah.
I got it?
Yeah. Yes. See?
Ready? That's my answer.
Yeah. And a little square in the middle there. You got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Sweet.
Got it. Right here.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yay for me. Ding, 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 ding. I like that.
To win the bet, move this match, creating a tiny square in the center. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 coins in this row, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins in this row. Your friends have to move just 1 point and end up with 5 coins in each row.
These are IQ tests.
I like to take the first 2 minutes to just soak it in.
So you need 5 in each row?
Yeah.
No! Do I get any hints?
Yep.
None whatsoever.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. If I do, I'm not gonna do that. What if I did something like that? This makes no sense to me. I'm telling you, I'm very street dumb.
There's only 9 coins.
We do realize.
Can I have a chemistry question?
No.
3? But then that's 4 and 4.
Сверху положить серединку, все. Ага.
हाय दोस्तों, वेलकम टू द चैनल नॉलेज इन जनरल। मेरा नाम है अमित कश्यप और दोस्तों आजकल जो हिसाब किताब चल रहा है एक ऐसे वायरस की वजह से जिसका नाम हम अपनी वीडियोस में नहीं ले सकते हैं, जिस पेंडेमिक से अभी हम गुजर रहे हैं, इसमें दोस्तों ऑनलाइन लाइव जो हिसाब किताब है वो ज़्यादा हो गया है। सो दोस्तों नॉट ओनली दिस, मुझे काफ़ी लाइव स्ट्रीम जो भी मैं करता उनके अंदर काफ़ी क्वेश्चंस आते हैं रिलेटेड टू लाइव। और एक क्वेश्चन ऐसा था जो काफ़ी जगह परसिस्ट कर रहा था, जो मुझे भी अपने आप में अंदर से लग रहा था कि ये वाला लाइव का कोई जो सोल्यूशन निकलना चाहिए। क्वेश्चन मेन ये था दोस्तों कि आजकल लाइव जो हो रहे हैं, बिकॉज हर चीज़ बंद है, इवन टेम्पल्स वो सारे हाउसेस बंद है। तो दोस्तों मुझे जो कुछ चर्चेस से, जो चर्च हैं उनसे, कुछ टेम्पल से और कुछ ऐसी जगहों से जो है, जो गुरुजीज होते हैं उनके ना, बिकॉज आज के इस टाइम पे ऐसी सर्विसेज घर घर पहुंचनी चाहिए। अगर आप फिजिकली नहीं पहुंच पा रहे हैं तो वर्चुअली वाया जो मैंने अभी सर्च की है, इस ऐप इवन नाम है मॉब कैम। दोस्तों ये एक मॉब क्रश करके कंपनी है, उसकी ये वाली ऐप है और इस ऐप के थ्रू आप जो लाइव है बहुत ही इजीली कर सकते हैं ऑन डिफरेंट प्लेटफॉर्म फ्रॉम योर फोन। और मैं इसमें मेंशन कर दूं आपके सब्सक्राइबर्स 1000 होने की भी जरूरत नहीं है, इवन आपका 1 सब्सक्राइबर है या फिर आपका जो यूट्यूब का जो लाइव है वो एक्टिव होना चाहिए, आप ये वाला चीज़ लाइव इजीली कर पाएंगे। इसके लिए सब्सक्राइबर काउंट भी बढ़ने ज़रूरी नहीं है। जो मैं लाइव आपको यहाँ पे दिखाऊंगा मैंने ऑलरेडी करके देख लिया है, विद 6 सब्सक्राइबर्स ऑन द चैनल ये वाला लाइव परफॉर्म हो रहा था। और दोस्तों मैं अपनी बात को पर्टिकुलरली यहाँ पे क्लियर कर दूँ कि ये वाली जो लाइव जो ऐप है वो फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट है। इसके लिए आपको कोई भी स्पेंड नहीं करना है, फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट प्ले स्टोर पे अवेलेबल है। सो द थिंग इज प्ले स्टोर पे अवेलेबल है तो एक ऑथेंटिकेटेड भी ऐप है। इन एडिशन टू दिस दोस्तों ये वाला जो ऐप है इसके अंदर आप मोबाइल से सब कुछ करने वाले हैं, और जो मेन पर्पस ऑफ मेकिंग दिस वीडियो वाज कि स्पिरिचुअल सर्विस कामों में खर्च कर दी जाएगी। सो दोस्तों विदाउट चीजें जो है ऐसी आएंगी। अब दोस्तों ये जो गो लाइव लिखा आ रहा है आपको, जो भी एक प्लेटफॉर्म है लाइव का, उस तरह फेसबुक है। मैं फेसबुक से ऑलरेडी लॉगिन कर चुका हूं तो इसलिए ये वाला चीज है। ये देखिएगा दोस्तों इस तरह उसमें मैं एक्चुअली इस मूवमेंट पे ये कैमरा की ऑप्शन है, इस पे अगर हम क्लिक कर देते हैं तो ये जो मेरे मोबाइल का दूसरे साइड पे आ गया। ये मेरे सामने वॉल है उसका जो आप देख रहे हैं। तो ये कभी ऐसा लाइव के अंदर हो रहा है कि वॉइस डिस्टर्बिंग, ये वाला चीज़ अगर मैं इसको ओके कर देता हूँ तो आप देखिएगा ये ब्लैक हो गया नीचे से हल्का सा जो स्क्रीन है। दिस इज बिकॉज कि देखिए टेक्स्ट यहाँ पे आए हुए हैं ऑलरेडी, मैंने टेस्टिंग के लिए डाले थे टेक्स्ट, हेलो हाय लिखा था। और देखिएगा ये 2 प्लेटफॉर्म से आया हुआ है। पहला वाला प्लेटफॉर्म जो आप देख रहे हैं उसमें जो बना हुआ है लोगो, यहाँ पे आप देखेंगे फेसबुक ये यूट्यूब का लोगो बना हुआ है और उसके नीचे देखिएगा फेसबुक का लोगो बना हुआ है। सो जो भी आपको आप ये वाला चीज़ स्पिरिचुअल जगह का अगर आप लाइव देना प्रोवाइड करते हैं मंदिर में या फिर किसी भी स्पिरिचुअल जगह का अगर आप लाइव देना चाहते हैं अपने सब्सक्राइबर्स को,
subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Increase your live video views by simulcasting to multiple platforms at the same time. How freaking awesome is that? Well, unfortunately, simulcasting, or multicasting, it comes with some pretty big cons in addition to the pros. So today we're going to go over everything good and everything bad and what tools you need to even do it in the first place. Are you ready? Let's do it. Hey, I'm Larry Petrucci from Live Streaming Pros, where we give you simple strategies for more authentic and professional live video. If you're new around here, please tell me in the comments. I want to make sure I get to meet you. Okay, so there is a lot of ground to cover with this topic, so let's just jump straight in. First, simulcasting. It's also known as multicasting. The industry can't seem to decide on a term just yet. It's defined as streaming at the same time to multiple locations like YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and/or Mixer. We'll get to Instagram in a minute, by the way, but I'm also going to cover the tools you need in order to actually make this happen later in this video. But first, let's talk about whether you should even do it or not. The pros. Number one, well, it's freaking awesome because it instantly increases your potential audience, right? Instead of just going live to Facebook, you're getting the benefit of all of the platforms you choose and hopefully more viewers because of it. Number two, and as a result, it is less work on you. If you are already on multiple platforms, you don't have to spend more time and effort going live to Facebook and then separately going live to YouTube and so on and so forth. It could get freaking exhausting if you did that, right? To result you choose and hopefully more viewers can it or not. The pros. Number one, well, it's freaking awesome because it instantly increases your potential audience, right? Instead of just going live to Facebook, you're getting the benefit of all of the platforms you choose and hopefully more viewers because of it. Number two, and as a result, it is less work on you. If you are already on multiple platforms, you don't have to spend more time and effort going live to Facebook and then separately going live to YouTube and so on and so forth. It could get freaking exhausting if you did that, right? Number three, if you optimize each platform stream after the live video is over, you can benefit from the recorded version of that live, helping you with more distribution and visibility. All of that is wonderful, but there are some things that you must consider in order to decide whether to do this or not, which leads us to the cons. Number one, we always say, if you can't be there, then don't be there. What I mean by that is, this is live video we're talking about. You must connect with your audience. You must engage with them. You must be present on the platform that you are streaming to. So if you can't focus on responding to comments on multiple platforms at the same time, then guess what? You shouldn't stream to multiple locations. Here's the thing, not responding to comments during a live stream breaks trust with the audience faster than anything. So while you think you're doing a good thing and expanding your audience, if you piss them off because they're trying to get your attention and you don't even see their comments, ooh, you don't want to do that. That's not good. So if you can't be there, don't be there. Number two, if you're just starting out with live video, I'd highly suggest you start with one platform first, because you need to learn the nuances of going live in the first place. You need to get over the fear. You need to learn the tech. You need to get good at actually engaging people in the comments first before you try to go everywhere. Number three, when you split your audience and give them options of where to watch you, you're splitting your audience. Simple, but many people don't think about the negative side of doing this. The view count will decrease on each individual platform because people are split. For example, when you only go to Facebook, you might get 50 live viewers, let's say. But when you give people options, you might get 30 on Facebook and 30 on YouTube. So while you have 10 more viewers than before, for anyone looking at those numbers on an individual platform, it will appear that you have a smaller audience. Now, there's an entire conversation around that topic, whether numbers even matter, etc., etc. I'm not going to tackle that here, but if for some reason that does matter to you, I am just pointing out the consequences of simulcasting. Number four, that was 4. Instagram. You cannot simulcast to this platform. It is phone only, meaning you cannot go to Instagram and YouTube and Facebook all at the same time. Now, some people will simulcast to all of their platforms and then set up a phone to stream stream to Instagram separately. There are some pros and cons for doing that, so be sure to check out the video where I talk specifically about that. Link is in the description. The tech. Okay, so let's talk about the tech and the tools you need to simulcast if you decide you want to. There are 2 ways to simulcast your live stream, so let's look at each. First, you can send your live stream to multiple locations directly from your own setup using professional live video software and your own internet connection. Now, if you go this route, you must have faster internet speeds than you would for a single stream. There are 2 specifically about Lee. There are some pros and cons for doing that, so be sure to check out the video where I talk specifically about that. Link is in the description. The tech. Okay, so let's talk about the tech and the tools you need to simulcast if you decide you want to. There are 2 ways to simulcast your live stream, so let's look at each. First, you can send your live stream to multiple locations directly from your own setup using professional live video software and your own internet connection. Now, if you go this route, you must have faster internet speeds than you would for a single stream. So we recommend 10 megabits per second upload speed per platform that you're streaming to. So, if you go to YouTube only, you should have 10 megabits per second. If you want to go to both YouTube and Facebook, you should have 20 megabits per second. If you want to stream to 3 locations, you should have 30 megabits per second. Remember, we're talking upload speed, not download speed. If you want to learn more about internet speeds, check out our video linked to the description, linked to in the description, all about that. Assuming you have enough speed, then you need professional live video software. Not all software is created equal, and yours may not be able to accomplish this. We recommend vMix on a PC for this purpose. You can learn why we recommend that with, guess what, the video we have linked to in the description. You cannot use Ecamm or VLive to simulcast from your own setup. You must use the second option, and we'll talk about that in just a second. So let's talk real quickly about comments with option number 1. If you are not using vMix Social or a similar solution, you'll need to pull up comments on each platform separately. One thing that you can do is pull up each platform in a separate window and arrange them on your desktop for easy viewing. If you are using vMix, you can use vMix Social, which aggregates the comments from Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and IRC all into one place. And then you can push those comments to the stream and they'll show up on screen. Now, let's talk about that other option. Number 2, use a third-party service. This option is great for you if you don't have enough internet speed or if you're using a software like Ecamm or some of the others. With a third-party service, essentially what's happening is that you are sending the service one stream, and they then do the simulcasting and send each platform the stream from their end. They're basically taking all of the workload off of your computer and using their internet to get it to where it needs to go. Keep in mind, it will be an extra monthly cost, but worth it if you're going to simulcast your weekly show on a regular basis. Services like Restream and Switchboard are great options for this. We've been using Restream a lot lately because they also have the ability to aggregate chat comments from various platforms into a single chat room so you can see all the comments in a single place, which is great. It's not perfect yet, it has some flaws, but especially since we stream out and about a lot for our IRL streams or our mobile streams, it's easier to have everything in one place so that I'm not juggling multiple phones for different chat rooms. Almost impossible to do that. Whew, that is a lot of info covered in a short amount of time. So what do you think? Are you going to stream, or are you already streaming to multiple locations? Let me know in the comments and how that's going for you. Don't forget to check out all of the other videos I mentioned. They are all in the description and will be super helpful to flesh out all of the info we talked about today. Alrighty then, you know how to get more of me. That sub button, and then of course the bell icon to get notifications, and of course, give me a thumbs up too if you got them. Bye-bye. You cannot use Ecamm or feeds. Check out our video linked to the description per second. If you want to stream to 3 locations, you should have 30 megabits per second. Remember, we're talking upload speed, not download speed. If you want to learn more about internet speeds, check out our video linked to the description, linked to in the description, all about that. Assuming you have enough speed, then you need professional live video software. Not all software is created equal, and yours may not be able to accomplish this. We recommend vMix on a PC for this purpose. You can learn why we recommend that with, guess what, the video we have linked to in the description. You cannot use Ecamm or be live to simulcast from your own setup. You must not use Ecamm or be live to simulcast from your own setup. You must use the second option, and we'll talk about that in just a second. So let's talk real quickly about comments with option number 1. If you are not using vMix Social or a similar solution, you'll need to pull up comments on each platform separately. One thing that you can do is pull up each platform in a separate window and arrange them on your desktop for easy viewing. If you are using vMix, you can use vMix Social, which aggregates the comments from Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and IRC all into one place. And then you can push those comments to the stream and they'll show up on screen. Now, let's talk about that other option. Number 2, use a third-party service. This option is great for you if you don't have enough internet speed. Then do the simul. Be an extra monthly cost, but worth it if you're going to simulcast your weekly show on a regular basis. Services like Restream and Switchboard are great options for this. We've been using Restream a lot lately because they also have the ability to aggregate chat comments from various platforms into a single chat room, so you can see all the comments in a single place.
Want to know what the best software for streaming on a PC is? I'm going to tell you right now.
Thanks for checking out GuitarTricks.com recently. We're running a special right now that's really...
Want to know what the best software for pros, where we give you simple strategies for more authentic and professional live video. Today we're talking about streaming on a PC and what software is the best. Now, I'm basing this decision on feedback from thousands of our students that have taken our course and what helping people in those other. If you're going to introduce it, we're going to talk with the other streaming reliable software, and it is the most feature-rich software that I personally have found. So with vMix, you're able to...
Hello guys, आज मैं इस वीडियो में आप लोगों को बताऊंगा कि आप YouTube और कर सकते हैं और आपको स्ट्रीमलैब सर्च करो और ये ऐप डाउनलोड कर लो। आपने स्ट्रीमलैब डाउनलोड कर लिया, फिर उसके बाद restream.io ये वेबसाइट है, restream.io वेबसाइट पे आपको जाना। तो यहाँ पे आपको वैसे तो पहले को ऐसा अकाउंट नहीं है तो, और मेरा अकाउंट है तो मैं डायरेक्ट लॉगिन कर लेता हूँ, पर आप यहाँ पे नेम कर दो ऐसा मतलब वो पढ़ लो। पहले तो आप लाइव स्ट्रीम करना है तो ये जो दिख रहा है ना ट्विच के ये 2 ऑप्शन दिख जाएंगे। तो आप जो भी आईडी गेमिंग अकाउंट से तो उससे आपको सिंपली लॉगिन कर लेना, आपको यूट्यूब अकाउंट यहाँ पे ऐड हो जाएगा। मैं लॉगिन कर साइन इन कर ये टॉगल फॉर एग्जांपल PMPURL और स्ट्रीम nimo.tv, ये nimo.tv पे जाओ। nimo.tv की वेबसाइट में एप्लीकेशन पे नहीं जाना है आपको, और आप जब nimo.tv खोलोगे तो ये आपको इस पे यहाँ पे लॉगिन कर लो, या जो भी है आप जो भी प्लेटफॉर्म पे लाइव स्ट्रीम करना चाहते हो वो प्लेटफॉर्म लॉगिन कर लो। मैं आप nimo.tv लॉगिन
Subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified for the latest tech videos. Hey, what's up YouTube, this is Wasi here, and in this video I am going to show you how you can live stream on Facebook, YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So let's start the video. Need your mobile phone for this purpose because I am going to tell you about an app that can do this simultaneous live stream. When you install the app, the name of the app is Mocam. You are going to open your, so this is the open it to use site. So make sure you log in with that. Okay, this is the user valid username. So let me just make W capital as well. So Mocam would like to live stream password. So I have successfully linked my Facebook.
The Martyr is a great place.
On the upper right side you have the end button to stop the recording. Here you have the mic button.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ellie, and today's video is how, once it's loaded up, you want to head to the bottom of the screen and hit the plus sign.
Нечего делать, ждать. Like this.
You want to then hit go live. So here's the cool part. You want to link to Facebook. Clicking on Facebook. Stream just to Omelette Arcade, which is already preloaded at the top of your screen, so where it says the Yelly Babe and the Omelette Arcade logo. Or you can go ahead and you can sign in with your accounts. Now I'm going to sign out of these so you can see what the process is to sign in with them. So if we want to link to Facebook, clicking on Facebook, this one's going to ask me for a code. You type in your credentials and then it will go ahead and load to Facebook. Now what you need to do is change it where it says stream to. It says that you go ahead and pick the account that you want to stream to. If I then want to link it to my YouTube, I do the same thing. I click on YouTube. This one explains sign into your Google account, allow permission, tap the done button on the left top corner of the Google page, and then you get to sign in. So we're going to have go 10 corner. And then you can put go live or just skip. So press skip for me. If you wanted to go to live directly from there, you could have done it. Then clicking on Twitch to do a sign in there, pressing login. I've got to go through. So from here, you want to pick the game that you like. You can go ahead and select it from there. You do follow squads or subscribe your stream. So, you know, I might say custom for the next 4 hours or something like that. Typically have it selected as none.
Что не можешь, что не можешь. А что, не уходить уже надо, что ли? Читаем как было, это? Feedback, feed. Forward. Я же только что spend your time. What is it's not again? It's gone. It's gone. No, actually I hate you. Some other. Oh, maybe not really. Okay.